Juan Epstein's on a roll, man. This podcast.
Yeah. This one's gonna be good. The only problem is this. I don't know his name.
No, he is the black guy.
I'm the black guy.
The black guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yep, black guy.
Black guy from Weeds.
Yep.
Don't know his name in any of the shows or movies either.
Yep, black guy from Baby Mama, right?
Black guy from Baby Doorman. Oh man.
Yep.
What is your name?
Black guy from No Ordinary Family. My name is the black guy.
He is
Black guy.
In fact, you want to find me?
You should change your name.
No, I changed it to Funny Black. That's what
Black.
it's funnyblack.com now. I don't even use my name no more because Funny Black is easier. America's different, man. You know, other than New York, most people in the world struggle to pronounce my name, so I don't even give it to them no more. Just say Funny Black, funnyblack.com.
Tell them your actual government name.
My actual government name is Romany Malco.
Romany Malco.
Not that hard.
It's not. It is very weird. Before we get to your interesting history, why is it? Do you think it is your name? Because no bullshit, and I think Cypher said the same thing. Pause. I love you. Like everything this dude's in, we love you. Like everyone's like, you crack us the fuck up. Everyone's like, this guy's amazing. Yet, I've never met someone who's more known as the something guy from something.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Why is it, you think?
I'm gonna tell you what I've been told by fans, and I'll leave it at that. It's that my character depictions are so personal that people usually find comfort in connecting with the character.
Wow.
So I consider myself one of the actors who I don't mind being disliked for the sake of the work.
Right.
So I make it that personal where, like for instance, I don't know if you noticed in Think Like a Man, I really started out as an unlikable character.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, by the end of the movie, it was a completely different person. Now, that could have took a different turn, and I could have remained unlikable. And for a lot of people, that hurts their career. I'm willing to take that chance. And so I think a lot of people just, you know.
Come on in, K Fox.
This is K Fox.
What's up? Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
That's the black guy.
What's up? My name's the black dude.
The black guy.
That's right.
I'm the black
What is this?
woman.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you the black woman in everything you do?
No, she's K Fox. She doesn't have it quite. She lets everyone know she is K Fox.
I can't help it. I try. It don't matter. But anyway, so I long-winded that. But basically, you know, I think that people get so invested in. I think, and this is what I've been told by fans. People get so invested in the characters that I play. They don't really want to know me as Romany. They want to know me as Jay from the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Right.
They want to know me as Conrad from Weeds, Oscar from Baby Mama. You know.
That's where I know you from.
Yeah.
The black guy in those.
Yeah, because
Boom. You see what I'm saying? Jay Fox. So y'all, Hot 97. Y'all. No,
So hold on. Now let's go back. Let's go back with your history. You were born in Brooklyn.
I was born right here. I'm the first American born in my family. Yeah.
Nice.
And where are you from?
I'm from. I was born in.
Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
I had some water.
Some water for Romany.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the first American born, but my family's Trinidadian.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody's from Trinidad and Venezuela.
Big truck. Well, on the big truck.
Yeah. I heard y'all playing that Movado cut earlier. Survival.
Like reggae music?
Dance hall. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, all that. I don't.
You don't like roots stuff? You're more into dance hall?
Yeah, I'm not into roots stuff.
It's
I like roots.
Trini has a lot. They have a lot of energy.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
like to depress and they like the slow shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
K Fox already dancing. That was all it took.
I mean, you know, it's rhythm.
No, it's natural. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Rosenberg.
So I have to say, I always thought of the College Boys
Yeah.
as a West Coast group. And for our Juan Epstein listeners, hardcore hip hop heads, I don't know if you've put it together, that the black guy from all your favorite movies, Romany, was also in the College Boys.
Yeah. I was yeah.
Was the Vibe not a West Coast group? Were your partners West Coast or no?
No, we from Texas. I was living in Texas when I formed that group, and then we formed. You know, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we formed that group, but we did get our deal in California. I convinced them to pack up and come with me to California. I was like, we'll get a deal if we get to California. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they were like, oh, we can do it right here. And it was true. There was a big hip-hop scene in Texas, but my connects were in California, so.
That's where it went.
That's where it went.
And
It had a lot of West Coast influence, but no.
because like our producer was like, oh, you know, he was in a rap group, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait. And I remember that someone had told me years ago, because my best friend Ben he didn't know Victim to the Ghetto, but he loved Rollin'. And he was like, that's the dude from College Boys. But I was trying to tell my producer, I'm like, no, they weren't like a nothing. It wasn't like you just had nothing rap group. I mean, y'all had a couple of big songs.
We had some big songs. We had one real hit, Victim of the Ghetto.
Victim of the Ghetto.
One hit, and then we had like another one, Hollywood Paradise, which still did really well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too.
Yeah, I'm living it now, but whatever.
What song?
We did it's called Hollywood Paradox.
Oh yeah.
Hollywood
And
Paradox is a good one too.
You spoke that into the universe.
Exactly, dude. And so, I got to do Arsenio Hall a lot, got to do Yo MTV Raps with Ed Love and Dre, all that stuff, But it really and truly, it was the foundation for what I do now because, film follows music by about 15 years. And so it just kind of taught me how not to take things personally. It taught me what true artistic integrity was, but it also taught me like the wave of the business.
Wow.
And that's why people are like, you would think I was broke the way I get down. I stay in the street, and when I say I stay in the street, don't get me wrong, I'm not implying that I'm a thug. I'm just saying I stay in the street.
homeless.
Right.
Or literally homeless.
Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you. But no, I really believe in grassroots and connecting with the fans, so I stay there. And like I was saying the other day, I like #1 movie in the country, but I'm riding the subway. I'm on that 7 train.
Really? You took the train?
I mean, we don't even take the train anymore.
Always.
Yeah, I'll take the train. I'll draw the line right there.
No,
I take the train,
Mitt
but I'm not from the
Romney.
street, so I'm making up for it.
even when I was in LA, I rode my bike as much as I could. I ride my bike into the city most of the time.
So you stay how are you living a hip hop, a Hollywood paradox right now, though?
How am I living a Hollywood paradox? I flipped it. It's like everything that I'm supposed to be, the quintessential successful Hollywood person, the quintessential millionaire. I'm the antithesis of that shit. Like I said, I stay in the street. And when I say stay in the street, once again, I ain't talking about being a thug. I just stay very connected to my fans.
But you have that in your bank account, but you're just choosing to live a humble life.
Yeah.
Yo, that laugh was sinister.
Just to be
You
clear.
already.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fortunate, and that's another thing. Like even the way that I negotiate my deals, what a lot of people don't know is in Hollywood you have a thing called back end deals.
Yeah.
So some people want their money up front, and you're gonna get. So up front, somebody might say, okay, we'll pay you $500,000 to do this movie. So that's your upfront deal.
Right.
Me, but you ain't gonna get nothing else. Me, I'll be like, give me half of that. Hell, give me a third of that. But on the back end deal, I want a bump for every $5 million over the cost that the movie makes.
Okay, so for example, let's take 40-Year-Old Virgin, where I'm
Okay.
sure,
Yeah.
because that was your biggest look, right? Was that the explosion, or were you already on weeds by then?
Think Like a Man is my biggest look today.
That put him on the scene.
Yeah.
40-year-old version.
So I imagine your deal for 40-Year-Old Virgin, even though you had a huge role and you stole the show, honestly,
Thank you.
you probably didn't get that much up front for that movie.
We
right?
got nothing up front. I mean, we got a little bit of money up front, but nothing significant up front.
The movie did it tremendous.
Exactly, and we had back end deals. So like the movie costs. Let's say that we spent $23 million to make the movie, and then we spent X amount of dollars for PNA, which is how you promote a movie. Everything after that cost, every $5 million after that cost, we got a bump. You know what I mean? And according to who you are on the roster, that bump could be anywhere between. For every extra $5 million, it could be anywhere between $50,000 and $200,000 per.
And how much money did that movie make?
I think it made worldwide 167 million, something like that.
And
Yeah.
after everything, they probably didn't spend more than $40 million.
No, we it's different. Like on the urban side of film, you get a much smaller P&A budget, I realize. And on that side, you probably spent about 35 to 45. Once they realized it was tracking really well, they
35,
probably
45 million?
million. Just P&A.
That's promotions.
Yeah.
35 million?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you get like, I'll give you an example. You see those black movies that come out of Lionsgate, right? Those suckers get like usually on average, man, 20, 25 million in promo. That's it. And but the way that we do it is interesting because now what I've learned is like, Think Like a Man, people are like, oh man, your movie blew up. You guys marketed the hell out of it. See, you seeing this commercial, right? During Modern Family, and you thinking it's playing nationwide. Now that commercial is playing in the markets that we want it to play in because we know the people in those markets are the people that come to our movies. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But what about? But it seemed like they spent a lot of money for All-Star Weekend. It seemed like that was a big.
Yeah, well, but Kevin Hart's involvement helped All-Star Weekend and helped raising awareness. So that's almost bartering.
Right.
You know what I mean? That might
They used him. He worked all weekend.
Poor dude, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm being real. Hats off to that cat. Like. Yeah. I've been a Kevin Hart fan since we did our little argument scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Classic.
Exactly. And I've never really met somebody who worked as gracefully and as hard.
Never heard anyone describe him as graceful.
No, dude. I'm telling you, like, you got to deal with a lot, man. And he smiles through it all and puts it down. His energy never falters. He's got crazy energy and he's smart as hell.
Yeah, and it's funny though. Because you said poor Kevin, and I remember watching at home, and I thought because he loves to work so much. Like the guy's always on. I was like, that's just Kevin. He's literally just being himself.
That's it. He's getting paid to be Kevin, and that's the beautiful thing. In the game, if you can, I don't know who out there is aspiring to be an actor, but in the game, if you can, the quicker you can identify who you are, the quicker you can start, basically pimping your biggest commodity, because that's what people really want. That's why reality TV counts so much today. I mean, it might get on your nerves if you're a thespian, but real talk, it's like, hey man, predictable stuff and all this polished, I'll be real, I'm not interested in seeing it.
So are you a reality show junkie?
Not really. No, I don't, to be, like I said, for lack of a better term, I'm living it. I really am living it. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a video online right now where the cast of Think Like a Man thanks the fans. That's me behind the camera. I filmed all that. I was out there with the fans every night in the rain, filming them, waiting in line, taking pictures with hundreds and hundreds of people. That's me. I'm living it.
No, don't get me wrong. That still also resulted in him fucking mad chicks.
No. When I was not famous, it would have resulted in me fucking a lot.
But what do you mean? This is the time. This is what I think you could just be smashing.
Bro,
Dude, I've been in the game.
Man.
I've been in the game since I've been on TV since 1990.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and like for me, karmically, this is boring, but I'm gonna just be real. Like karmically, I always felt like if you abuse that power, it's been stripped away. So here I am, 20 years in the game, content, never had a want for nothing. You know what I mean?
You're not married though?
Not married. I was married once. I got married for a brief stint. I was like married for 7 months. And I was like, if we can go 5 more months, this will be a successful Hollywood marriage. That's all I ask.
Didn't get it. Failed.
Who's married to? Is she an actress too?
No, I got married to a woman who lived in Canada. She came down to live with me, and a couple of her family members got sick, and because of her issues, she couldn't go over the border to see her family. So I would fly over to kick it, and it was just messed up, her not being able to be a family. So we kind of rushed our wedding.
So you were into each other. It wasn't strictly for
no.
visa,
I was loving her, but I really wasn't trying to marry her until like now. You know what I'm saying?
How it would have been great.
Yeah,
Ready.
3-4 years ago, I was like, but I felt like a dick for not wanting to marry her because, she came all the way from Canada to be with me. You know what I mean? So I did what I was supposed to do as far as.
So you don't, because I imagine.
No, I don't.
Especially with all you're the perfect guy to smash all the white chicks who are curious about black guys.
I know.
You are that guy.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to make him fuck white women?
No, I'm telling him reality. He knows it's easy for him.
Why are you planting that seed, man?
Is
that what you do?
The seed's already.
I don't have that capacity. I don't have it in me
to fuck tons of women.
Well, it's just
or to sleep with white women.
No, you know what it is? It's just that is like some straight up fan groupie type shit.
Doesn't turn you on.
Doesn't do nothing for me.
Me neither.
I'm a hunter, dog. I'm like African for real. Like I really like. I grew up. me and my pops would go hunting in New York. Like we would go upstate and go in the woods with guns and hunt for real. And when I lived in Texas, we went hunting. I grew up hunting. Like like you see that roadkill. I don't really mess with no roadkill.
You don't want the roadkill.
No, dog. I like to
snipe it,
man.
I like to get my Shaka Zulu on and like,
Good for you.
You know what I'm saying? Pounce on your ass and like mount you and make you like, look at me.
What? That is a good story, and also what a shame.
No, but
so much to
women,
slay.
we want to be hunted.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I
a
can't
better
stand
word
it.
is courted. Maybe?
Yeah, courted. Yeah,
I mean,
courted.
the animalistic side of you, but the gentleman side
You're
is more
having
courted.
guy talk.
Yeah.
It's hunted.
No.
Hunt a human.
No, and you know what? I believe in the courting process. Like a whole, like the last chick I dated, like I brought that up to her. I was like, look, we taking our time, and I was really taking my time and being cool. And she was like, look, dog, I got to tell you something, man. I need to know that you attracted to me, okay? I want to paw you off of me. You know what I'm saying? And trust I can take care of myself. That's all she had to do was tell me that. I was rubbing my nuts on her every minute I had.
I respect you.
You know what I'm saying?
So as you should.
Green light.
She was like, oh. Then she was mad at me. She's like, damn, bro, in public? I'm like, yo.
You said to rub my nuts on you. It's going to happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
What an interesting story though. As far as we always talk about, because Saif's getting into comedy. He's been getting into comedy the last few years, and so I'm always talking about.
Comedian.
He's a comedian. Saif's a comedian the last few years.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
So-
give me your shit so I can come see you, dog.
Oh, believe me,
I
he
just
will.
had my birthday shows last night.
Yeah,
known,
damn
man.
it.
I didn't know
If
you
we were
lived
friends
here.
yesterday.
I was dead. I was dead last night. I literally
Next
died.
one come through.
From all the promo we was doing.
So what I always say to him is, and he always says it too, the run of a comedian is a great example of how long that field can take. Like it can take, and your story, man, from the college boys to baby boy, or even more so 40-year-old or baby mama, sorry, or 40-year-old virgin.
Not Tyrese, man.
That's not Tyrese.
No, that's not Tyrese.
Like I said, I'm just the
Mitt
black dude.
Romney.
I'm the black dude.
Coca-Cola commercial. But that run, that's still like, that's many years in the middle there.
It's many years. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I stopped rapping in '95. I stopped producing and rapping in '95.
But you were starting as an actor then.
No, I started an internet business. I started an internet business in like '97.
Damn, you're an OG.
February 2nd of '97. I started an internet business, and I swear to you, this is why I'm so big into social media now, is because I learned a lesson, and I'm not really even big into social media. I was big into IT, like online retail and whatnot. Yeah. Because I started a business in '97. I had no idea what I was doing. I put it on the internet. Within 3 months, in '97, I was making $30,000 a month on my girlfriend's little ass laptop in her living room. I'm like,
what were you selling?
Dude, I was selling everything. I'm not even gonna mention what I was selling because it might not be. You know, this is, you know, we still got families in this. But let's just say that what I was selling was legal and it was herbal. And it was marketed to a very specific artist. I had every radio station, even Howard Stern's producers called me. But by the time they called me, I was acting on my first TV show. So I was like, it was called Level 9. And I was like, yo, if I get busted now,
I got other stuff to lose.
Exactly. So, you know, that interview never happened, thank God. But I had to give you the story behind the scenes on that. But the long and the short of it is that before you knew it, I had like, you know, I had an office on, an office on Beverly Boulevard in LA, and was like literally running a business. I was like, why would I ever want to do, music again? It was a completely different hustle. I was traveling, I was getting paid. I didn't have to track down no promoters. I didn't have to get knuckleheads to make beats for me and like show up on time. Nobody was ever 3 hours late.
Love it.
I was like, ooh.
Love it.
Wow, so you did some good money. You set yourself up doing that.
I did. That's why when I came into acting saying no. People don't relate. Like I tell people all the time.
A starving actor
artist.
just trying to take any role.
Dude, when they said you have to take acting classes and they're gonna cost you this much, I was like, okay. That's what it's gonna cost. All right.
All right, I can just do it.
I'm like,
whereas most you weren't waiting tables and then running to classes.
There's like there was like, yeah. So I always tell people.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I take UCB, like improv classes.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like there's some kids in class with me, and they're like, yo, I don't know if I could get to the next level. I can't afford the class. I'm like...
Just buy it.
I'm like, damn, so I bought the Lex 3. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
But I feel like it's not, they're not crazy expensive, but I feel like I'm blessed that I got into it when I can actually, like, afford it,
It's a different vibe. Like, I tell people all the time, man, I work when I'm inspired, not when I'm required. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Thank you. And it's the truth, though. I tweeted, I tell everybody, it's like, there's a difference. And don't get me wrong, it's still a test. I met a woman named Marsha Gray. She was running like Sony. She was doing some, not Sony, Disney. And she said something. She said, Romney, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what makes a superstar. It's the quality of person. There's just certain quality of people. She goes, I've met Brad Pitt multiple times before he blew up. And she started going down the line. She's like, what makes a superstar is attitude. Mm-hmm. And like some people have it and some people don't. And if you really peep the game, some of us is built in, it's innate. We need to work all the time. It don't matter. We could be on TV or we could be working at a deli. We need to make sure we get those hours and make sure our dog and our family and everything is fed. And then some of us are willing to wait. Some of us are willing to go, you know what, let me have faith that, you know what, okay, I want to make sure that I only do the quality gigs. I don't want to be the kind of comedian that's associated with just doing openers at any friggin' peanut gallery, you know? And that takes a certain patience and a psychology, because in that downtime, you can feel unaccomplished. Right. And if you continue to focus on feeling unaccomplished, you will become unaccomplished. So it's a real game. It does take a certain quality of person. I like to think of myself as a quality of person who doesn't need to be validated by a job. Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure you can look at my roster. Yeah, you're naming all these movies and they're all significant, but it ain't that much. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. You don't have a. No. I mean, to what I know, because I know every actor has done much more than we know. Yeah. But when I think of the roles that I know you for, it's a handful of roles. Exactly. But if I saw you on the street, I would have gone, the black guy, and gotten excited. Like, I really would have been like that. I know that dude. Do people approach you with that every day, though?
Dude, I get this. Oh my God, you're so funny. Wait a minute, let me get my phone. I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I please take a picture? My whole family loves you. Are you coming back to house? I get that shit all the time.
Well, what do you say? Are you like, yes? Do you play along or do you correct people?
I play along. I'm like, is hilarious to me.
I'm doing juice too.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, dude. Oh my God. Yo,
Juice is
I get the
happening.
people like, anybody ever tell you remind them of Pop? I'll be like, I hear that once in a while, but I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? In this weird way, it's like, I don't know how to put it, man. It's like I know that I get identified a lot. My predominant audience is white males 17 to 44, and now I would think like a man is, and white women 25 to 55 is my demographic prior to think like a man.
You know that.
Yeah.
That's something. That's
This guy-
you've done your research
Yo.
and you know where you.
Let me tell you about.
Yeah,
home.
and as a comedian, you should too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important to understand the demographic. Well, you're probably figuring it out now.
Yeah.
But you understand the demographic that you cater to. You can focus on that because at the end of the day, you want to crowdsource in your arena.
Yeah.
Because it'll help you get to your end goal quicker.
Well, yeah, it's different because when I promote my shows,
Yeah.
especially since I'm on the radio, I know the crowd I'm gonna get and the type of jokes I'm gonna do. Then when I step out and go to just be a stand-up,
Yeah.
I know the room. They won't know I'm Cypher Sounds from the radio.
Right.
I have to like tweak my jokes and go along to their demographic.
That's a trap, though. And I say that's a trap because what you really want to do is, like you notice, man, the comedians that really blow up are the ones who know. I'm not a comedian, but the comedians who blow up are the ones who find their voice.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, the commodity that you want to sell is
No.
your true, authentic
No,
voice.
my jokes stay the same. I have a voice. They just don't know. I can't give them the benefit of knowing who I am.
Right.
As soon as I step on that stage.
I got you, of course.
So I have to,
yeah,
like,
and yeah, there's just
I
certain
have to
things.
say, like when I go to my show that I promote, I just walk on stage. I'm like, "What's up, everybody?" Da 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 da.
Yeah.
When I go to the other show, I go, "Hey, I'm a radio host on Hot 97."
Yeah, have you heard of Hot 97? It's like, it's like a
Yeah,
different.
Right. So you can say Rosenberg's up my ass, and the crowd gets that, but if
Right.
you say it there, they like.
They would not.
exactly.
Wait, why?
I gotta say, I
up his
work-
ass though. What's,
I gotta say, I work with this Jewish guy named Rosenberg, and then I say the same joke that because I diss the shit out of these two, man.
yeah, no, I appreciate that. I
They
appreciate
never
that.
come out. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's super duper interesting, man.
Yeah.
I
So-
think that one of your callings, one of your many callings, may be motivational speaking.
Are you inspired right now?
I am.
Are
It's
you
good, it's good to hear
got a
people
good
that
energy,
are
man.
passionate about what they do and are business minded. You know what I mean? And he's coming with this strategy to make it work for him.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing
You're
to
not
do.
inspired to break up with your new boyfriend and maybe
Why
give
does
this.
it always have to come down
Sorry,
to that?
because
Can't
he's such-
people just admire people
But
for
he's such a
energy?
quality guy, and he's single, and he's
No, let
making money. And okay, Fox, let me hook you up. Let me talk to him. Let me see what he's talking.
Yo, okay, I get it. I think his calling was a pimp.
all the time. He's talking
Trying to
about
hook
dicks
her
and
up.
pussies all the time.
No, that's a Jewish thing. We like Jewish people have to set up their friends all the
No,
time.
it's so true. I lived in LA forever, and you know what? It's even here.
Oh, yeah,
When I
dude.
was a kid here,
We know another girl or one other black friend.
Yeah, literally. The one other black girl that they knew, they was always trying to hook us up. She's a nice girl. She's so beautiful. I have like a whole family out here, a whole Jewish family out here, right? Hey, what's up to the Coens, by the way? And I would literally flew 13 of them out to L.A. They flew out to L.A. because I got us tickets to the Rolling Stones.
Ooh.
They showed up, boy. We're talking about partying. We spent Thanksgiving together, the whole deal.
I want to know how this Jewish family became your family.
Well, just good people. You know what I'm saying? Just good people.
All right.
Why?
Why do
What-
you want
is it-
you want me to adopt your family?
No.
The
I'm just
Rosenbergs?
curious. Like, is it a best friend's family, or was it like? Well, like, it just sounds random. Like, I have a Jewish family. Like, there's a connection from somewhere.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. It's like I lived in L.A. for 22 years, and New York is the last place that I would ever expect to hear somebody ask that question because it seems really integrated. I just left the Fort Greene Dog Park just a few minutes ago.
Dog park?
Yeah, and like
I was about to tell you that. I was just about to tell you that he
Where's
said
your
a dog
dog?
park story earlier, and I know
You
you're
have a
gonna.
dog?
Yeah.
Where's your dog?
she's at the crib.
What's your kind of dog?
Yeah.
Oh, she's an American Bulldog. Y'all shouldn't have done that.
Let me see. He's like me. Wow.
Well, don't y'all got an interview coming up in 7
Nah,
minutes?
you're good,
Good,
man.
we good.
He's gonna
Okay.
chill, man.
Yo, this is probably the coldest looking American Bulldog you'll ever see in your life.
Hold on, we about to go dog pictures? You want to go dog pictures?
No,
No,
y'all
okay,
don't.
Fox.
Guys,
This is
I'm
for
gonna
people whose
step out.
dogs live in their house.
I'm
No,
gonna
you gotta
step
do
out.
Anthony.
Wait a minute.
No, I just don't want to
Can't-
talk about
we can't
fucking
talk
dogs.
about-
That was 5 minutes.
Yo,
for dog time.
whoever seen a puppy picture like that?
Aww.
Let me see.
That's a girl. That's a girl.
That's a girl. You ever
She
seen a
is
puppy?
cute. She
right?
is.
That's
too
beautiful.
Okay.
What's her name?
Her
They
name-
got a
her name-
professional photographer.
Yeah, that looks professional.
Look at the windowsill all ripped up.
That's art, man. That's art.
Right,
That
right.
is a quality picture. That could be a card, man.
Cute. But look at
It's a
this.
Hallmark card.
That's my dog.
Look at her little
That's a good
feminine ass dog.
Toy Yorkie.
Toy
He
Yorkie.
really is beautiful. Yo,
He.
Don't you
what
bother.
is he laying on right there?
I don't know. My mom.
She doesn't know because she doesn't have the
Yes,
dog.
yes.
That's a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
That is
I
a
wanna
beautiful.
I would love to put him in a dog show because everybody tells me,
Oh
but
my
I don't have enough
God,
time to
this-
train him.
No, that shit takes too much
What
time.
the
and
fuck?
That's a
Saif.
that's a subculture.
Yeah,
That's
but
some
you
other
can
shit.
make a lot of money.
Saif,
I didn't know that.
Exactly. Oh my god.
can I? Oh no. Before we get to my dog, I want to say something about Kay Fox's dog.
Get the fuck out of here.
Real
yo.
quick.
Hold on. Don't step out. Don't step
Before
out.
she starts telling you stories about her dogs, I often joke on the show. We talk about how black people and white people take care of their dog differently. You sound a little whiter when it comes to your
You got a
dog.
Jewish family, man.
As the Jewish family kicks in. Kay Fox is so black when it comes to her dog. Ask her where her dog lives.
Where does your dog live?
My dog lives with me on the weekends.
No, some weekends. Where is he all the time?
Well, I have a very demanding.
She won't answer the damn
And
question.
my schedule is very, very up and down, events
Yeah.
in the morning. So, dogs, you got to give them a lot of love, So my mom takes care of them sometimes.
Wow, do you hear that?
No,
answer?
you know what?
This
But
is a
that's
strong dog here.
Yeah, oh,
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
feed her?
she's raw food. Only eats raw meat.
Really?
Straight up.
Only
Like
raw
you get
meat.
beef and just give it to her like
No,
steaks?
like there's like staple food where they take raw vegetables and raw rabbit and raw squirrel and
Get
chicken.
this.
I ordered it from a company called Halshan,
Wow.
and yeah, it's expensive.
Did you see
It's
this
like,
dog here?
It's like
No,
12
it's-
hours a day. to
Oh
feed
wow.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know why my
Look
dog
at
looks so
this- look at
depressed.
his dog.
I don't know why my dog looks so depressed in this picture, but this is Bear.
Damn.
I don't know why they're so depressed.
He said, damn.
How big is this dog?
Bear's a mini German Shepherd.
Yeah.
So take a German Shepherd and shrink him down to he's half Corgi, half German Shepherd.
Oh right.
So he's a miniature. I'll show you a body. I'll show you a body shot. Pause of my male dog.
Let me tell you something. All bullshit aside, you can look at a person's dog and you know a lot about the dog.
But can you tell about Rosenberg from his dog?
That's why I'm asking for another shot. Because
That's what his body looks like.
oh no, but that's a good-looking dog.
No, he's a handsome dog.
Yeah.
She just likes to make fun of me. He's a very handsome
What
dog.
can you tell about the...
And then let me get a good look at him.
He's quite shy. He's very timid, actually. Unlike his owner, he's scared of life. Ebro keeps waiting at the door. Should someone go out and say something? to
I'm
him?
saying grasping at
What's he
bones.
saying?
I'm saying like, your dog looks like it'll take what it can get. You know what I'm saying?
He's very
And
happy.
that's much like Rosenberg.
Yeah.
What about my dog,
Okay.
Gizmo?
Oh, you know what your
Okay.
dog
This is
says.
Gizmo.
You remember that movie?
Guys!
Remember that movie where that woman beat her daughter with a coat hanger?
Precious?
No. Go
There was a lot
back.
of gross beatings in that movie. What?
Back when the girl, it was,
Where is this even gonna
Yeah,
go?
wait.
It's a classic. But when I look at this dog,
You think spoiled woman
yeah,
has this?
I think
Yeah,
this dog
of
is
course.
spoiled. This dog looks spoiled.
It's for a rich girl.
Like-
That's for a rich girl.
Like I want to kiss the dog on the mouth. I want to kiss the dog on the mouth. Like this dog looks spoiled.
She wouldn't kiss him in the mouth though, because it wouldn't be in his house.
No, he always tries to kiss me. We hug.
What do you mean? You won't let him kiss you?
No.
What the hell?
Not with all... Mm-mm.
Hold on. What does that mean?
You see these lips? My dog is not licking
I'm not
my
saying
lips.
in your mouth. You don't kiss your like if he tries to lick your
like
face.
here. We hug here.
No, I don't.
So hold up.
Yeah, hold on.
I got
See, no.
I got a question.
I want you to figure out Kay
So-
Fox in one day because she's insane. So I want you to enjoy yourself. Go
No,
ahead.
hey, Fox, I want to ask you a question. So now, in no way am I implying that you are a stripper. But
Okay, let him keep going.
Ooh, where is he going?
I want to know: do you make money keeping your clothes on strictly? You've never posed for a magazine?
Let him finish.
You never posed for King magazine or nothing like that?
Never King. I posed for Black Men magazine.
Okay.
Once. She does not pose much.
Yeah,
no,
I did
though.
the source. But it was more like focusing on what I do in radio, and then it was like a.
To answer your
certificate.
question, no, she does not.
But I do have a calendar.
She doesn't pose that much though.
Y'all,
Why? Why?
If you don't know Kay Fox, I'm telling y'all she is fine.
Aw, thank you.
But where were you going? Because
That was it. I'm like, I love it when a sister as beautiful as you is making her living with her clothes on and ain't got no post up on Tumblr.
No.
no post on Tumblr. She didn't know what Tumblr is.
Yeah.
But I thought. But did the question come from the fact that she went, "I can't let my dog kiss all this here"?
No.
What the hell was that
My
about?
dog don't kiss my mouth neither.
See?
Oh wait, but will
He
he kiss
tongue
your?
kisses
Oh, my
his
head,
dog.
my
Yes.
dog, yeah, my dog is like. But I was just saying.
No, I don't
that
go
dog-
mouth to mouth with the dog.
That was kind of my roundabout way of saying that dog looks so clean. I could kiss that dog on the mouth.
Yes, yeah, no, it does look.
I'd probably be better off than some of the hoes I kiss. You know what I'm saying?
When's Gizmo coming to work? I thought you were bringing him to work soon.
I am. My mom is going to Miami,
Yeah.
so she's gonna be gone for about a week and a half. So I'm gonna be getting him second week in May. So my schedule's gonna change totally.
All right, so but promise me this: when you have children, you're gonna keep the children in your house.
No,
right?
but it's
No,
tradition.
I'm giving them to my
Wow.
mom.
Exactly. That's tradition. You want the custody battle no matter what.
yeah, between
You really
grandma.
want to acclimate them to that. That's what makes black people so resilient. That's what makes us,
Exactly.
successful is having to deal with separation
With
anxiety.
some sort of custody anxiety.
And then I miss him, and I'm like, Gizzy, come here.
Right.
Then I'm
the
like,
love is back. Take him.
You know,
Take him.
uh,
Where dog parks you go to?
I go to Fort Greene. I probably just blowing myself
blowing
up.
yourself
Right
up.
now. I'm
People come
about
up-
to
This
get
is the
robbed now.
calendar I did. But this was me posing as Pam Grier.
Why are you handing him half naked pictures of you right now? She is handing him. By the way, for our Juan Epstein listeners, Saif is outside, I believe, talking to our boss. I don't know what's going on. It's a crazy day.
Another white guy.
There's another white guy. There's a Pat Walsh.
I like that afro.
Thank you. That's me posing as Pam Grier. I don't know if you are familiar, but Pam Grier did a nude shot of her in that same pose.
But you're not nude.
No, I'm not nude.
I'd hit Pam Grier now.
Really?
Oh yes, I would.
She's in great shape.
He said, "Oh yes, I would."
There's no mercy. There's no mercy.
No mercy for age. Okay, now hold on. Before we wrap this up,
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my ode to Pam Grier.
he just touched her for no reason. Just touched her arm. Yep, keep feeling it. See what
Pretty solid.
Yeah, she looked like
Pretty
she straight
solid.
up be doing some curls. Here you go.
she does
I
and
do.
during the radio show.
I
actually.
do.
And she said.
During the radio show. All right, cool.
All right, so this from let's do some stuff for the radio real quick.
Yeah, and for music, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, and for whatchamacallit, the movie.
Yeah, this is for the movie. So, we got Romney in the building. He is the star of Think Like a Man.
Yeah.
There are a lot of stars in that movie, but you're as big a star as anyone. You have a lot of. I went and saw the movie by myself this week.
Oh, nice. See, that's what I see in your dog.
The kind of guy who goes to movies by himself.
Well, you take what you can get. You know what I mean? If you'd have ran into someone at Starbucks and was like, "I'll go with you,"
Why not?
well, shit. Where's your wheelchair? Let's go.
Nice
Where's your wheelchair?
observation.
So, first of all, most important question. Tell me about what those Megan Good lips felt upon your lips. Because to me, that is of the utmost importance. Hold on, I'm going to ask this again.
Oh my God, yo, dude, I want to work with you so bad.
I just introduced Anthony Jeselnik to
Ebro?
to Romney.
Oh, to Romney. What's up with Ebro? You cool?
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
Okay, I remember
That's
being
Anthony.
I remember when you was on Mark Maron, it was having a problem pronouncing your name. He was going through, but it's Jeselnik, right? That's right. Anthony Jeselnik is in the building.
All
Y'all
right,
just wanted that.
so we're going to
Yo,
talk to Anthony Jeselnik in a minute. We were just talking about the movie site. This is for the radio.
get
So
into
for the radio,
I knew we was gonna get sidetracked.
of course. I saw Think Like a Man. I have to ask you
Yeah.
about feeling Megan Good's lips on yours
Your body.
because I love her lips so much. I know it's acting, but it still had to be enjoyable, man.
You know, I actually had done that before with Megan on a movie called The Love Guru.
Oh yes, I remember you. In
Mike
that.
Myers hired
were
me
you
to
the
play a
black guy
hockey
in that
player.
movie?
I was the black dude in that.
I remember
Wow,
that.
who
I
knew?
remember that.
Okay, so you already kissed her before.
Yeah.
How is that experience?
It's good. It's good. I really.
She's too religious for me.
I know. You know what? She.
Too Christian.
It was good.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that, you know, for TV land, it's cool. You know what I mean? Megan eats like sausage, like pork sausage, before we do our makeout scenes. For real. She be like burping like with a sausage on a fork. Like,
So it doesn't feel as sexy as it looks in the movie.
no, I mean, oh shit. What am I trying to say here? Look,
Hey, just say it, man. Let it
it's like,
loose.
you know, I can't say too much.
Why? For contractual reasons? Or
No, just
black on black crime?
it's
Is that the problem
complicated.
here?
It's complicated, but she is beautiful in the movie.
Megan is a beautiful girl overall. You know what I mean? And yeah, she's fine as
And
hell.
very sweet and regular, and
She has a nice set of chimichanga.
yeah, that's what I was
into.
trying to say.
Yeah, no, definitely. She got. Let's put this. If she breastfeeds her children, they'll grow up to be presidents and stuff like that. Seriously, you know, they'll be athletes and presidents and gladiators.
So the movie is based around this book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Was there anything that you actually took from the movie that you think women should really, really apply to their life? Like would really, really help them?
Yeah, you know what? The one thing that happened to me was I was doing this one scene with Megan where I was trying to get her back, and the director wanted me to cry, but I didn't want to cry, and so I was like, I couldn't figure out what the block was. And in the scene, like the fifth or sixth take, we do like 5 or 6 takes. In the fifth or sixth take, it hit me. I was like, oh shit, I don't want to be vulnerable right now. I don't want to be vulnerable. And
As an actor or like as a character?
I just didn't want to be vulnerable, period. It was usually whatever I'm practicing in my life is what impacts the way my work comes out, right?
Right.
And I was able to kind of understand why I didn't want to be vulnerable in front of Megan particularly. And, you know, because me and Megan have known each other since Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And in that I had this revelation. I'm like, damn, the amount of love you experience is proportionate to your vulnerability. And there's a lot of women in the game and when I say in the game, just in the world, that like they want to They want to click with a man, and they want the type of man that's going to be there, that's not going to bounce like they daddy did. But what the problem with that is that woman's not opened up enough or vulnerable enough to warrant that type of loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
So she sees what you saying.
Dropping.
Deep right here.
Gems.
Oh, me, like TJ said, I'm deeper than giraffe pussy, and like that.
Sorry?
I'm
I
sorry.
never
Oh,
heard
that's
that
right.
That's fine. No,
Right.
That's fine. That's fine.
Tijuana Jackson. Y'all heard of Tijuana Jackson, ex-convict turned motivational speaker?
No.
I have heard of him.
When I was 8 years old, my uncle tried to put his finger in my asshole while I was asleep, but I caught him. Took about 7 hours of surgery to get my foot out his fucking larynx. To this day, when the nigga talk, he sound like what's the name of the big nigga? The big nigga with the raspy voice that won the Grammy with the afro. Macy Gray sound like that nigga. Y'all never heard that shit?
Nah.
That's what I do in comedy clubs. Y'all, I put the teeth in, ex-convict. Dude, when you get a minute, go on YouTube, look up Tijuana Jackson.
We need to do that.
That shit is bizarre. Anyway, whatever. I mean, I ain't you, dog. Anthony, to make it really clear, when it come to this shit, in my eyes, you the God, right? I'm a disciple. I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool with that. Y'all know what this brother do, right?
Yes, we
I don't know anything. I assumed actually because we had a meeting
he
at
was
the
another
station
black
today. He was from HR. No,
Me
I
too.
thought
I was like, some white guys out there.
Nah.
from HR is coming to fire us.
Yo, hands down, Anthony Jeselnik, you is one of my favorite comedians in the game right now because of the fact that he has the most deadpan, dry, dark sense of adult humor I've ever heard. Like, I've never heard anything like it. It's like one line and destroyed he just fucked the whole club up one line. That one where you wanted a motorcycle? And come on, dude, that's classic shit. I'm leaving you alone. I'm leaving him alone.
But I want to
right.
get back to the movie for
Okay.
just a second because
Okay.
we were having a heated debate about the 90-day rule.
Yes.
Make a clean edit.
Yeah, start. Boom, go.
I wanted to get back into the movie for a second.
Don't say back
Because we were still there.
Okay, so we were having a heated discussion about the 90-day rule
Hell no.
Let her finish.
that you guys discussed in the movie. I read the book.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a good thing if women choose to wait 90 days before they have sex with a man because then at least you get to know who you're dealing with on some level.
On some level,
Is
yeah.
that something that you practice in your personal life?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like the tables have changed. Like when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? I was doing everything that I could possibly do to break you down and like literally crush you, you know what I mean, in the shortest amount of time possible. But the game's changed now, and like the ratio of men to women according to where you choose to live and all that, being a successful person who doesn't have kids and all that, and being someone who actually knows grown man talk, I'm in a situation where I'm being pursued, and I really do hold off, and I'm explaining why I think holding off is good.
90 days?
90 days ain't nothing, dog.
Nothing.
Nothing. I made my last girl wait 6 months.
Woo!
I had one where it was 2 years.
But you was smashing.
No, I
other
wasn't.
things
Let the
aside.
man
No, I
talk.
wasn't.
No sex.
No sex, dog. No. And I ain't gonna lie. It got to a point where I was like, you know what? You need to put this in your mouth because.
But wait a minute, when the tables turned and you made her wait 6 months, was she complaining?
She had an issue. Not just her. A lot of women have an issue because like this is why I think the 90-day rule is cool. You ever meet somebody who's all intense right away? Well, that person a lot of times is more emotionally set up to where they are more in love with the idea of being in a relationship than necessarily in love with the person that they're with.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been
so what 90 days is like, it's like a cool off period. It kind of lets you stop and kind of reassess your shit before you actually find yourself pregnant for somebody that you don't really want to know.
Going in.
I feel you 100%.
So
but
90 days is nothing.
No, but here's the thing. Sex and wanting to pursue a relationship is two different topics.
And that's where I'm going. I'm saying, look, if the woman just looking, I'm surrounded by women. Most of my friends are women. My family's full of women. There are women out there that are like, you know what? I need a tune-up. Which one of your homies, you know what I'm saying, got the reputation for doing good tune-ups? Who's the best mechanic? Like, it's women.
Not me.
There's women like that, you know what I mean? And I'm not calling Rosenberg. We know that.
You know you're not.
You know
You're
what I'm saying?
not.
That's not going
Anthony, I'm like, I don't know. Anthony will do a tune-up, man, but your shit might not run the same after you. You know what I'm
Might
saying?
need a new muffler.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But
Call me. I'm Puerto Rican.
right? You know what
I'm a
saying?
vegetarian. I get down there.
A vegetarian is what he just called himself.
Vegetarian.
Okay.
Vegetarian.
A vagina.
That's all I eat.
That's all. Well, check it out. I'm just making this point that if that's all you want, then no, of course 90 minutes is enough.
90 days.
90 minutes is nothing if all you want to do is, if all you're looking for is that. But if you're trying to make a relationship out of something.
And that's the point of the book. Because women want the relationship, so that's why they should wait. And if that man is not willing to wait 3 months, then bounce.
But you just said it. Women want the relationship. They don't always want the man. They just want the damn relationship. It's the fantasy of what a marriage is, but they don't really want a marriage. They want the fantasy of what marriage has been built up to be. I remember when I was down there getting that. You had to get that certificate, and you got to go. And because of the fact that I was getting with a woman who was from Canada, I remember going down. I looked into the room, and all the people that were waiting to get married and inspected. So I was like, this is a huge fucking business. Marriage is a business. I'm telling you right now, it's been marketed that way from jump, and the amount of money that's around. Wait till you and your man decide to get married, and y'all trying to find a location. You're gonna think of my ass. That's right.
Listen.
She'll think he could have paid for this much more easily.
Exactly.
With that 40-year-old virgin money, fam.
Because you're going to be thinking what in the hell? Why should it cost so much to use a room? Why does it cost so much to get a fucking certificate? Why does it, it's built up to be. So a lot of women, they want that fantasy because they equate that to being loved. The truth of the matter was, it ain't got shit to do with being loved. Real talk. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in such a huge divorce, rate now. So.
But you do agree with the 90-day rule?
I agree with the 90-day rule because, look.
You just explained it all. Now you're trying to go back to that.
I agree with the 90-day rule because of the fact that a lot of times women are looking for a relationship, right? Or they're looking for the idea of a relationship without necessarily looking at the man they're choosing to be in it with. That's all.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so 90 days gives you time.
I'm not even starting the relationship topic until I know that the goodies is good.
Right. Well, you know what? That's the other problem, though, is that I'm going to be real. For me, it depends. Like I said, I'm African. I like to hunt my shit. Like I like to see that motherfucker on the plains in the grass, and I like to creep up on him real slow. And I like to I be sharpening my tool while I'm headed towards her.
You know what I'm saying? He means his penis.
Exactly. I'm sharpening my tool, right? And when it cut, I cut, and it's like it's not sure that I'm there, but I'm there. I'm lurking. You know what I mean? And then I get down in the grass. All you see is my little shoulder blades as I start creeping up on that motherfucker.
And then
I pounce.
And then
you know what I'm saying?
Rape.
Exactly.
No, not rape. No.
That's what it sounded like he was describing. Well, and then love, yeah.
And so for me, it's good. Part of what makes the pussy good is the chase.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
No,
Look, let me tell you something. I ain't be real. I've actually kicked it with a lot of women who are lesbians, and I have a lot of friends who are lesbians, gay and lesbian, and I have a lot of friends, and I've actually boned a lot of women who were supposedly lesbians in my time.
That you clap for.
And I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, sorry. And
I'm gonna tell you what I learned. Lesbians do it like you got to really check how women deal with women. Love making starts a week in advance. It's psychological. They get in each other's heads, and if they fuck up, now they got to start all over. You go back to the back of you go all the way back from scratch and start all over to build up, because all of that is what man. Let me tell you something. I don't want to say no names, but one of my closest, a woman that I'm the closest to probably than anyone else in the world,
Michelle Obama. You're right, Si.
Sorry, go ahead.
I would love to think that I had friends in such high places, but I was actually. Anyway.
This is a stripper, actually. That's true.
But she dates women. And I've been knowing her all my life. And I watch her process and her approach. And we talk about it. And I'm telling you right now, it is a psychological game. The pussy is good when you get into the heads of the woman. When you get into the head of the woman, it's a whole different level of participation. That's all I'm saying.
He knows what he's talking about.
The jewels from the crown. The jewels are being tossed from the crown.
He does.
And we, being youngsters, we rush into the pussy. And the problem with rushing into the pussy is now you on top of a woman that you don't really know, and if she is giving you her all, you're with somebody crazy.
Because why would she be giving you her all?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Desperate.
Exactly. You want to earn.
Some of the best stuff I've ever had, even if it's with a woman I didn't know well, was because of even if it was just a week.
Yeah.
But that talk, that build up, and then it's guaranteed to be good. It almost is guaranteed.
Yes, it's like sex without foreplay. It just don't work. Sex without foreplay don't really. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had some good quick smash and grab. It's some wicked hurry stabbing chimaras. When I see them, I did some good hurry stab, but
African.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's Trini.
That was Trini?
That was Trini.
I get confused sometimes.
Wicked hurry stab. I'm talking about Anthony. Come
Wicked
on,
hurry
dog.
stab.
Chime in, Anthony. Tell the truth, dude.
Give Anthony, K-Fox, you pass Anthony a mic.
Oh, you guys excluding me from this conversation?
It's going to get nerdier now.
You in here, dog, because I love you, dog. I really, your work kills me. Go ahead, Anthony.
Introduce Anthony, Sife, to Juan Epstein.
Sorry, Anthony, 1 second. This is a mess. What's happening right now?
I think we're back on Juan Epstein at this point.
But are we done with that?
Yeah, I think we have enough. I think we have the beginning stuff. We have the music stuff from the
About
beginning.
the movie?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about Think Like a Man.
We did. We asked him about.
No, we didn't do Think Like a Man enough. So look, Think Like a Man. Look, so let me. I'm sorry, man. I got to make this comment.
No, get your play. There you go.
Look,
Go ahead.
no one expected Think Like a Man to do what it did. It grossed double, and I want to explain why it grossed double. One, it's because it's an incredible movie. It really is. As you know, I don't really get up and do a whole bunch of film. I could tell that this was going to be a great film, and that's why it succeeded the way that it did. But another part of it is, and we got direct calls from the president of Screen Gems for this.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you could tell how enthusiastic the cast was about this movie,
Right.
because of all the work that we did, the social networking we did on our own dime to get the word out there. And like literally, the president of Screen Gems called every last one of us and was like, "Yo, what you have done
You made the movie
exactly, yeah,
double what it was, #1 movie in the country."
absolutely, man." And so there's a good possibility that this movie is going to be #1 for 2 weeks in a row if we get out there and do the damn thing. So what I want to do is,
Well, that chick,
I'm giving away Sony tablets.
Wow.
What do you mean?
So like you take a, you tweet a picture, from your stub, your ticket stub, saying that you went to the second weekend,
Yeah.
and you qualify to win a Sony tablet
From you.
from direct.
Send it to you.
Hey,
What's your
ask
Twitter?
fans. Go on Twitter and ask fans. You know what I do?
What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is Romany Malco.
How do you spell that?
No one knows how to spell that.
You know what? Go to funnyblack.com. Go to funnyblack. What I tell you? Go to funnyblack.com. Find my Twitter handle. Find my Facebook. Post a picture of your shit, right? And
You with the curses.
I'm sorry. Post a picture of your ticket stub, and if you post that picture of your ticket stub, what I'll do is I'll make sure to collect all those pictures, and then it's like a raffle, and I'll pick out like 5 winners, and I will get you a Sony tablet. Listen, I do this on my own dime. I want people to,
that, man.
yes, unsupervised, my cartoon unsupervised. I send out posters every week. You call me with quotes. I give you a certain time. You call me with quotes and whatnot. I get the poster signed. I send them out. So I'm doing the same thing with Think Like a Man. This weekend, second weekend, I want y'all to get out there, show up at this movie. What? Did I just mess up?
No, go ahead.
Keep going. Sorry, I was whispering something. I'll tell you in a second.
Dude, man, when I see dudes that close face to face whispering,
No, go ahead,
They
man.
do that a lot.
Come on,
Second week.
fams.
like,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
I just
used to
hate.
it now.
Like I said, I got a lot of gay friends.
Second week.
Yeah, so second week, man. Y'all show up on this second week. Let's make it a big turnout. Let's make it #1 for second week in a row. We will have made history. And I'm telling you,
Good movie. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you, man. Take a picture. Kevin Hart is ridiculous. There's no way
I
this
ask
movie
you
could
about
be
the
that.
cast members.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you about some certain cast members.
Yeah.
You tell me how you feel about them.
Okay.
But don't give us no bullshit Hollywood answer.
Do I ever? Since I've been in this room, have I given one bullshit Hollywood answer? One. Think back. Play back. Roll back the tape. The truth is on the tape. Roll it back.
Roll it back.
Fine.
All right, here we go. Let's not curse through this part. Let's
old-
actually get it
All right.
clean.
Okay.
Start from this list of cast members that we're gonna go through. Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude's hilarious.
Awkward.
What is your?
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Lala Anthony.
Okay, so what am I saying about Wendy Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the roadie. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but when I was on the Wendy Williams show, she was going on and on about how long she and I spoke.
Which is how long?
Me and Wendy Williams probably spoke for like an hour and a half on set.
Really?
She was talking about how she was feeling really out of place, and a lot of the actors were kind of avoiding her because of what she does. But for some reason, she said she and I hit it off, and we did. We talked for a long time, man.
She was cool.
She's really driven, really inspired, proud of her husband. Her husband's proud of her. I was feeling her like on a real level talk.
Okay.
But you ain't gonna get with me and talk Hollywood shit because I will.
Break it down.
I would disassociate. You know what I mean? So me
We'll
and
have
her,
real talk.
we was having real talk, and like she was talking about what she was aspiring to and what she had been through in the process of getting there. We just kind of trading war stories.
Your answer's got to be a little shorter. You're talking too much.
Okay, Wendy Williams is cool people.
Lala Anthony.
Lala Anthony. That's my road dog. I don't know if you see us on Twitter, but we hang out all the time now. That's like my real road dog. She really wants to do this. She's committed to being and doing this and getting into Judd Apatow movies and all that stuff. And that's my road dog.
I love Lala.
Take me to the games, whole deal.
Gabrielle Union.
Dude, I'm telling y'all, I really believe that Gabrielle Union's wit and humor is above a lot of people's heads, but you don't want to argue sports with Gabrielle Union on any day. You don't want to, in fact, skip it. Seriously.
Call her right now. I'll argue with her right now.
No, you won't. No, you won't. She'll break stats down, and not thirsty stats. Not like, oh, he makes this much a year. No, she'll break college stats down.
All right, I'm gonna start calling her out on the air till we get her to come on.
Do it. Do that.
She's friends with our boss. She should be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling her out.
I don't think I've ever met a cooler chick. Like, she makes me feel like like
You'd
inferior.
wife it. You'd wife it.
No, I don't feel masculine enough to be with her.
Wow. Well said.
What about the good old Taraji P. Henson?
Man, we gonna do a movie together. Taraji, if you're listening right now, you and me should remake War of the Roses. Just putting it out there because I love you. And like I tell you this all the time to your face, you are one of the most talented women of our time. It ain't a race thing. You're one of the most talented women of our time.
We got enough with Megan Good. You talked about her.
Yeah.
What about dealing with Queensbridge's own Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace?
Dude, it's weird, man. I run into brothers like that, like icons like him, and I run into Shaq, and it's weird that these brothers are fans. Oh my, yo, can I take a picture? Ron Artest is just, he's a kid. You know what I mean? He's
a big kid, right?
Yeah, I love
Who
that.
throws
dude.
big crazy elbows.
The elbow he did. Kelly Rowland's up in there?
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, like straight up.
Yo, you love everybody. What are you, a hippie?
No. I thought I was gonna wife Kelly Rowland before she came to set, because she would always tell Lala, "Tell Romney I love him." And all this time I've been watching her, and the whole time Beyonce was shaking her booty, I was like, that dark-skinned sister in the back with the pretty teeth gonna get it. Then I met her, and she's twice my height. And like I said, the most I could do was like bring her fruit platters. Here you go, Miss Rowland. You where do you want this?
All right, three more. Jerry Ferrara, Turtle from Entourage.
Probably the most honest and realest dude I've met in Hollywood so far.
Is he racist?
Not at all. Like
What the hell?
I just threw something out there.
Yo,
I like it.
No, not at all. But like probably one of the most real, down to earth, regular dudes I've ever
Really?
met.
He
in
probably
Hollywood.
says the same thing about you.
Really?
No, I don't know if that's for a fact.
Yeah,
Super down to earth.
He is a really cool dude. Hey, can we ask about our boy who I thought was great in the movie, Terrence J? Thought he did a great job in the movie.
that's my dude. That's my
That's my road dog. I mean, he's really, really my road dog.
No. If I'm proud of anyone, I don't know. Look at the when we finished the movie and we started promoting it. Look at the track. You'll see. I'm saying Terrence J is, in my opinion, the breakout role in this.
He is.
I feel like he charmed his way through this entire movie. You know what I mean? But not only that though, like. I see big things for him, and I see how excited and grateful he is.
He's a
for
great
this.
guy.
And because of the fact that I see that, it's like I don't feel that because I've been in the game for 20 years.
Yeah.
But I see the excitement in his eyes, and it's almost like taking my nieces and nephews to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Now I see Disneyland in a whole different light, and Terrence J kind of gives me that.
Yeah.
So I'm most proud. I'm most excited for him.
Wow.
What about Chris Brown?
Dude, I didn't get to kick it with Chris Brown, but dude, I think his role was funny as hell.
Well, he played
Y'all
it close
remember
to
that
the vest.
movie with old boy on the bicycle? He loaned someone $2, and then for the rest of the movie he kept, I want my $2. Yo, that's what Chris Brown is in this movie to me, dude. And I just busted up like snot busted every time I saw him, but I didn't get to kick it with him at all. But you know what though? There's an age gap between me and Chris Brown of like 200 years.
Yeah, maturity, especially with men, that's
you know what I'm
far.
saying? I'm not really good, like chasing him down to be like, yo, you want to roll with us? We gonna go to this lounge? No.
Well, yo, go see the movie. It's try to make it the #1 movie again for a second week in a row.
Yeah.
The black guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin's in it.
And he's giving away like Sony tablets if you can just tweet your damn ticket stub for that weekend. You know.
So go to funnyblack.com and check out our man Romney. Hilarious,
Exactly.
man.
And I'm gonna be just kind of going around and I'm gonna be at the theaters. If you go online right now, look at my YouTube channel, Romney Malco. Just go to funnyblack.com and you'll find my YouTube channel. You'll see I'm making videos with you. You show up in the friggin' theater, I'm filming you in the theater. I'm putting you up. So
So he's
show up.
bootlegging. He's also a bootlegger.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? We pirates. We don't buy shit. When you need shit, we MP3 shit.
Woo!
Bootleg in the street shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
What was that?
I don't know what that bar was from. What was that
Hologram Tupac
That
rap?
was Tupac hologram. Okay, I'm shutting up.
All right.
No,
Okay,
don't show
K
it.
Fox, I'm done.
No, you and K Fox are going to share a mic now.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's fine. Works out well.
back to Juan Epstein.
What is it?
Movie right in here.
That's going to be
Yeah, dude. I'm
Seven.
serious, man.
I think it's
You're
7
crazy
days.
talented. Like, do you write for other people as well?
early 7.
I used to, not anymore. I used to I wrote for Jimmy Fallon for the first year of that show. I've written for like Sarah Silverman. I used to write on the roasts before I got to do them.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, dude.
I remember. Sorry,
If
go
you
ahead.
ever wanted to write for someone, I would want you to write for me.
If you're ever doing like a gala, you need like just a joke. You're presenting an award or something. You need something, man. Hit me up. We'll
I want your number. I want everything. Dude,
I want everything.
what's your nuts?
you can get my email.
Everything but the nuts. Hold on, real quick. Before we, no, you know what? Let's start with Anthony because once I ask this guy a question, he'll go for another 40 minutes, and then Anthony won't talk again.
I talk too much. It's good.
Saif, introduce Anthony.
Anthony Jeselnik, very funny comedian.
Why is he so familiar to me?
Probably from the roast. He does a lot of the roasts.
Ah, that is from the roasts. He's the white guy on the roast.
I'm one of the white guys.
Yeah, on an all-white cast.
No, but he's
actually.
saying you're the
Yeah,
white
you're
guy.
the
You're
white
the
guy.
shit. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. I would say I'm the top white guy.
See? Ever or just on the roast?
Of all time, God, I would have to say yes. I'm the top white guy of all time.
Damn.
Well, that's only if you count Jesus as being kind of brown.
Well, Jesus was black, man. We
Yeah.
know that.
Black as can be.
Get
yeah.
off that.
Yeah,
man.
sorry, Jesus wasn't white. I know, my bad.
Man, what's up with these Jews?
I know. We know he was black. We know he was black.
No, this guy. Sorry, my phone's ringing. This guy is funny as hell, man. And I would not want to get into any type of snap battle or back and forth with him because he will destroy you.
I would love to hear more enthusiasm in these compliments.
Yeah, that was.
I feel like you guys are just
Nah,
kind of...
He's Anthony. He's
Back.
funny as hell.
More cool, laid back vibe. You know what I mean,
But I saw you do, because you did some funny off-color shit at the Charlie Sheen.
It's all off color for
It's
me.
all-
But yeah,
That's what I'm
Charlie
saying.
Sheen, Donald Trump. Yeah, those are the two roast
give me,
segments.
give the people in case they didn't see it, just a couple.
What was the Mike Tyson
couple
shit you
bangers
said?
you gave him.
Oh, Mike Tyson. They cut my.
I'm
they
sure you
cut
had
a bunch of
plenty.
my
Tell us those.
my Mike Tyson jokes. I had because I was very excited to roast Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson. It's a fact. He went to jail for rape. So I was like, I can't wait to level him with this stuff. And then the night before the roast, I call up Comedy Central. I'm like, hey, do me a favor tomorrow. Don't sit me anywhere near Mike Tyson. I don't have to say these jokes and sit down and be like, what's up, Mike? Everything cool? So they're like Anthony. They knew exactly what I was talking about. They go, Anthony, no rape jokes. You can't say any.
Oh.
He'll leave. You'll get fired. It'll be really bad. And I wish I had just done them anyway. But what did I say? Well, I think my favorite one was I think Mike Tyson's biggest problem is that Mike never had a strong male role model in his life. You know, Mike's dad walked out on the family very early on
Yeah.
after Mike raped him. The image of baby Mike Tyson.
Oh my god! And keep in mind, I'm Mike Tyson's literally.
He's a Mike Tyson junkie.
I'm a
yo.
stan.
Oh, I love him.
Love him, and that's fucking hilarious. That would have actually worked. That would have still been, because that I wouldn't have even equated that to being about the rape.
Yeah.
That's his own rape. That's his own child rape, and that's different. That's fucking good.
No, but the shit sounded like it was gonna be a long.
No,
setup,
that's
and
what
then
makes that.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I remember making your shit funny. Honestly, is that the timing of your stuff is super cool because it sounds like you're going one way, and then the punchline's like a
In
fucking
the
sucker
middle, yeah.
punch right in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah. Oh, I try as few words as possible, make it a surprise. You never know when it's going to come, but it's going to hit you. And even if you know it's going to be a dark twist on it, you don't know what it's going to be. And I'll find a way to surprise you.
Well, have you had any bad repercussions from like the roast jokes or anything like that?
Not so much from the roast joke, and I tried on the roast with the roast jokes. You know, I like made fun of Mike. I told Mike Tyson that like converting to Islam was only the second dumbest thing he's ever done after the face tattoo, and I was like, I've got to hear something, and nothing.
No, he didn't give a shit. I'm sure he didn't give a shit about that
I don't
because
think he even understood what I'd said.
yeah, he didn't.
But yeah, no one got mad. And I try on the roast. I try to get somebody to get upset, and nobody seems to.
Did you say the whatchamacallit joke?
The Steve-O thing?
Yes.
The Ryan Dunn thing? No, that was not me. That was a friend of mine.
Another white
Amy
guy.
Schumer. That was Amy Schumer.
That was
a girl
yeah.
who said it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can.
I
You
saw
I was
her-
mad. Go ahead.
No, I saw her the week before the roast test out that joke at Stand Up NY. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
She came on stage and she was literally like, "I'm just gonna test out all my jokes for the what was that Charlie Sheen roast?
The roast, yeah.
For the Charlie Sheen roast." And she said that one, and it got a big laugh.
What was the joke again?
The joke was, she says, and this is a joke that's like been done a million times on. And it's not to demean the joke, but she basically said, "Steve-O, I was very sorry to hear about your friend Ryan Dunn, who passed away a couple months ago. I know you must have been thinking, oh, that could have been me, and we were all thinking, oh, why wasn't it? You know,
Right.
Basically, not even a joke making fun of Ryan Dunn, making fun of Steve-O.
Right.
But
it doesn't matter.
Steve-O-
People are so sensitive nowadays.
People got sensitive because right after she says the joke, they cut to Steve-O looking like he's about to start crying. Now, if they had cut to me laughing, or they cut to someone in the audience laughing, no one would ever think it.
Yeah,
twice
well, and
about
why?
that joke.
Why was it live? Why didn't they edit that? I
They
wouldn't.
didn't. They weren't
They
thinking.
probably
Like,
didn't think it was
when I
gonna-
watched it on TV, you know, in the room, no one thought, "Oh, that's a bad joke" or like a mean joke.
And Steve-O didn't
On
care?
Steve-O, see, he cared very much, but no one really knew. You know, until afterwards, like we didn't. I don't see his facial reaction. You know, and he was upset because Steve-O had just gone on the show and performed and tanked. Steve-O bombed. It was like almost. It was like the situation. If
He always
except-
bombs though. He likes to bomb.
He wants to be a stand-up comedian. He
Yeah,
does
he
not
does,
want.
yeah, he does
didn't.
that.
He wanted to do very well there, and
Oh.
it did not go well for
But
him.
did he prepare for it? Did he?
Yeah, I mean, he had the jokes. He just doesn't. You know, he knows how to get hit in the nuts. He doesn't know how to tell a joke.
That's so he cared a lot more because he bombed.
He cared because he bombed. But I talked to Amy about this afterwards. She said it was kind of like Steve-O complaining about that stuff and kind of turning his fans against her, which I got upset about. 'Cause
So what did
people
he do?
were,
He
like,
went on
threatening
Twitter?
her. I mean, he was just he let his fans go nuts, and then instead of he was going to go on Twitter and say, "Hey, leave her alone. It's a roast. You can say whatever you want here." Instead, he goes on and says, "Hey guys, I know what it's like to say something dumb like Amy did. Please forgive her. She feels really bad about it." She didn't feel bad. She was like, "I'm not apologizing. I'm a roaster. I'm a comedian." She compared it to like if she went and did an episode of Jackass with those guys and was like, "Guys, I'm here to do Jackass," and then they like kicked her, and she was like, "What are you doing?
Yeah,
why are you kicking me? This isn't what this is about."
Well, I would have been offended by the joke, and I was literally that was relatively after my brother-in-law was killed in a car accident, and I remember hearing the joke, and I mentioned it to my fiance, it was her brother who was killed, and she said, "I didn't think the joke was offensive. It had nothing to do with Ryan."
Nothing.
If it had been an insult and the punchline was Ryan dying, not funny. That's just not funny. Like making fun of the fact that someone's dead isn't funny. Making fun of the fact that none of us give a fuck about Steve-O, so we wish it had been you. That's what a roast is all about. That's the nature of the joke.
Exactly. And it wasn't like he was killed trying to stop 9/11. You know, he was killed being wasted and murdered two of his friends in the car with him. It's like, I don't feel too bad if someone mentions you in a joke. You know,
that's a fair.
And you can make a joke about anybody who just passed, and then put that punchline on it.
Yes,
it just happened to be someone from the same Jackass show.
At the roast before the Trump roast, I had said, "Oh, it's been a tough year for comedy. You know, the world lost Greg Giraldo, and even worse, it kept Jeff Ross." You know, which is totally the exact same joke. But no one would ever care. Right. I think it was his face, and I think those Jackass fans are crazy.
Yeah,
you know that really.
It's like if the next time there's a roast, I would be surprised. Let me put it this way: I wouldn't be remotely surprised if you saw one of Patrice O'Neal's friends make a joke about Patrice O'Neal.
Of course, but
it's a given. But that's different. It's a fraternity that Patrice would know. That's funny.
Yeah, Steve-O's not in that fraternity.
Yeah,
he's trying to get in it.
Another thing though is that if I had made that joke, the Ryan Dunn joke, I wouldn't have taken nearly as much heat. Maybe someone would have said something. She's a woman, and she's an unknown woman. That was her kind of coming out. It was a big break for her. That people were like who's this girl? I can go after her. Yeah. Whereas I don't think they would go after me the same way.
And if they did, you'd fuck them up.
Oh yeah, I would be like
with words and then fists.
Yeah,
you're a fighter too.
I'm not a fighter. I'm not.
Okay, just words.
Yeah.
Just words.
So maybe he'll tattoo words on his fist.
I use words, and then I have security around me to back my words up. Yeah.
By the way,
you really. Yeah, I remember back in the day, like going to some shows and people wanting to fight after the show.
This guy?
No, as a rapper, I would tour like Chris Tucker and all of us. So we would do like in Vegas, and we'd have Chris Tucker and all those dudes from back. Ricky Harris, remember Ricky Harris?
Of course.
And yeah, man, people be wanting to talk shit after that shit, because getting the heckling and whatnot.
Yeah.
Real, yeah. So.
Anyone ever tried to fuck you up at a show?
No. What happened? I got slapped in the face once after a show.
By what?
But it was a dude. No one's ever. I thought people were gonna come at me, but they never do. One guy, he had passed out in the front row. He was like a super fan. He's like, "Jeselnik, you're the best." And then halfway through the show, totally passes out. And I'm I'm kind of making fun of him. The guy's not waking up. So at one point, I tell a joke, like a really edgy joke, and people didn't laugh at all. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell it again. I'll make you guys laugh at it." And as I said the punchline, I slapped the dude in the face. Not that hard, but like pretty hard. And he didn't wake up. He didn't move. And then after the show, his friends come up.
Did he get a great laugh?
It got a huge laugh, yeah. His friends thought it was great. His friends come up afterwards, and they're like, "Hey, that was awesome what you did. He's going to be so embarrassed tomorrow. He's a big fan of yours." I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever. I've forgotten about it." And then, like, a couple of people, I'm signing autographs. A guy walks up, and he's like, got this big, dumb smile on his face, and he's wasted. And I'm like, "What's up, man?" He goes, "I got to do it, man. I got to do it." And I'm like, "What?" And as I say what, he goes, boom, slap right across the face.
Pretty hard?
I realized, not as hard as I hit him.
Same day?
Yeah, it was after the show. I thought he was. I wouldn't recognize him.
Right, he probably just sort of back
right across the face, and hard enough. Like if you get slapped as a man, you're pissed off pretty quick. You know what I mean? That I was just like didn't know. And there's a table between us, and the security guy next to me was like selling a CD to someone, one of my CDs. So it was just like stood there, and there's a line coming into the show of the next people. And I'm like, if I grab this guy right now and start to fight,
horrible. It's
gonna ruin my next show. You know what I mean? I've got to do one or two more shows tonight. So I just kind of elbowed the security guy, and he was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I'm like, "This guy just slapped me in the face." And then it was like tables are flying. Security grabs the guy, throws him out. Yeah, put him out in the street. Yeah, the security lives for that stuff.
Oh, they wait, hold on.
Oh, they're excited.
Hold on. Yeah. He slapped you in the face. I missed that. You're like, yes. They're like, oh.
Yeah, he was upset he missed the actual event.
He had to overcompensate.
Oh, yeah.
And you probably broke, a limb on a drunk homeless guy. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Is that? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard this. We looked up that story. That guy's now dead.
So, good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good.
He deserved it.
You killed me, dog.
Good.
He got a problem.
He deserved it. He deserved it.
Oh my my God.
I'm surprised that people because you seem like a nightmare. If I was at a comedy show and like I was the douchey boyfriend sitting with a girl, like you're the last dude. Like I would just be terrified if you went.
Yeah, how does the front row? Does the front row get abused at your show?
Sometimes I usually I'll pick a couple people out of the front row and go after them. Sometimes people get mad if I don't make fun. Like, I sat in the front row, you didn't say anything. It's like, because
That's
you're just
crazy.
some like dorky looking dude in the front with your dork ass friend. You know, what am I going to say to you guys? I like to get the couples involved.
Yeah.
Then it's fun. Usually it's like a guy and a girl will be there, and usually either they're both into it, or the guy's having a great time and the girl's looking at me like, I'm going to kill you when you get off that stage. You know, like some people just don't have a sense of humor, but I'll definitely attack.
Do you say a lot of women shit that women don't like?
I open with a rape joke, and that will take people out, you know.
Yo, I got a question for you because I have someone in mind. Who would you like to see yourself?
Rape.
Like, if you could have,
Sorry. I know.
if
Again,
you could have two people opening for you,
Yeah.
who would be your ideal team of
Dead or
you,
alive?
You and two people opening. For you?
hologram or regular?
Or a lot.
That's a tough question because I want someone who's totally different from me to
Okay.
open for me. You know what I mean? I've got like this great comedian, Ophira Eisenberg, opens for me this weekend, and she's great. But she talks about like being married and just like being a Jewish woman, and completely different from me. But I like that because then when I get out there, people either if they don't like her, they're excited for me, and if they like her, it's like okay, it kind of builds things up. And that way, when women are yelling at me after the show about rape jokes, they can look at her and be like, "But you were really good." Yeah, you were cool.
Right,
Which
okay,
helps
I
a
got
lot.
you.
Yeah. So who would you have open?
Yeah,
for me?
yeah, yeah. Who would you have?
Straight up, Corey Holcomb, and you
Corey Holcomb.
would exhaust. You and Corey Holcomb would exhaust an audience.
Corey Holcomb
Like,
is a
you-
different level of disrespect.
No, man, I'm telling you, I'm just being real. Like I'm telling you, these two, they on par.
You know Corey?
Oh, I know of him. I've never met him.
Oh,
I know
he's
Yeah, you guys would literally, you know, like some people go to motivational speakers and get inspired.
Yeah.
You'd ruin lives.
Together. You could be like a superhero force that just ruins lives instead.
People would pay a lot of money to see that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Get my
The
life
lives
ruined by
we
these two
ruined.
guys. That's
You
great.
got some.
Yo, by the way, so I just remembered what I wanted to tell you. You're on Unsupervised.
I'm on unsupervised.
My friend's husband created that show. Scott.
Oh right. Martyr. What's his name?
Scott Martyr.
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah,
That's-
dude.
your road dog?
One of the.
It's my road dog.
Man, we got to get you on that show,
I
dude.
would love to.
Okay, listen, this is an announcement right now, y'all. We are getting Anthony Jeselnik on too,
Have to.
straight up.
Have to.
On unsupervised.
I liked Unsupervised, man. I thought it was
Dude,
pretty fucking funny.
it's
I
mad
watched the
funny.
whole season. I
It ain't
thought
over. We got 3 more.
It's still on?
We got 3. Yeah, we got 3 bonus
Then I didn't watch the whole season.
episodes coming. We got 3. No, you saw the 10. That was a season, but we got 3 bonuses coming that are crazy.
How did it do?
It did really well. We had absolutely no promotion whatsoever, and just through social networking, we built it up to like a contender. So
What does that mean for an FX show?
for an FX show,
What kind of percentage point are we talking about?
You know what? I don't know exactly like our numbers.
Hey, you trying to do math?
I don't know how to articulate the numbers in a way that makes sense to everyone, but basically what it means is that the advertisers are enthusiastic about advertising for a second season.
That's very important.
I put it online. You'll see. There's a whole video about us doing upfronts, for unsupervised. You'll see
Great
it.
show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Anthony, are
Thank
you
you,
a
man.
fan of Paula Abdul?
Paula Abdul. I was until the MC Scat Cat incident.
Do you know
and
who
I
MC Scat Cat
broke out.
is? That guy.
You're MC Scat Cat?
No. Not MC Scat Cat.
I love that you authentically said that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's MC Scat Cat.
Not MC Scat Cat. I am not. Let me explain.
The voice of.
No, I'm not
I'd
the
like
voice.
I'd like a little credit for nailing MC
I'm
Scat
no,
Cat.
I'm
That was great.
incredible.
Yeah, that was-
We were setting you up for a joke you didn't know, and you got
fucking
it.
nailed
You
it.
nailed it.
I am not MC Scat Cat. I will admit that I wrote a lot of stuff for MC Scat Cat.
Oh.
You
know.
didn't do the rhymes.
That was Derek Delight. He's a radio personality. You know how those radio personalities can get real corny?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
You know,
is this a shot? Yeah, I hear
No,
you.
no.
it's
wait
not.
a
It's cool.
minute.
I'm kidding. No, actually, Derek is a real cool dude, man.
You
from
wrote.
Minneapolis.
You wrote. I like the cigarettes. I hate to smoke.
No, I didn't.
That was the best
You
line.
wrote. Yeah, that's a classic. That was Rakim. Son.
Wait, so you weren't Scat Cat or you were?
I
Because it
wasn't.
says you were.
wrote
It
it.
was not. It's wrong. It's misinterpreted facts, man.
He's lying. I think he's lying.
How much of Scat Cat are you?
I would
The
say I wrote
rhymes.
most of what MC Scat Cat said.
Wait, how many? What do you mean most of? How many?
Only
rhymes
how many?
do
Did you have an album?
He had an album and a whole deal.
No, you
Did
didn't.
really an album?
No.
Hannah
no.
Barbera and all those dudes was all over us. Y'all don't know. Okay.
Hold on. It was more
Scat
than
Cat
opposites
had an
attract.
album.
It was way more than Opposites Attract, dude. Scat Cat had a whole album.
You got
How
a
much
deal.
publishing you get off
In fact,
that?
I remember doing an interview with Source Magazine, and some dude was like going through my stuff, like, "Yo, MC Scat Cat had lyrics, yo." I was like,
Did you write Opposites Attract?
no, I wasn't even in California when that song.
Oh,
got
so you
made.
didn't do the Paul Abdul.
Wait, you didn't write Opposites Attract?
No.
They brought you in later?
Yes.
So you're Scat Cat 2.0?
Yeah, I'm the driver where you got to download after you get the software.
Wow, that was a nerdy reference. My God.
And a
Jesus.
PC reference. at that.
yeah, I know.
Not even on a Mac.
If you're doing Linux programming.
This,
Wow, you're later Scat Cat. So do you get a nice deal that they were like, listen, we're gonna do a Scat Cat album. We go tour.
Gemma Corfield was the A&R director at the time, and she really
This is
liked
at
me.
Virgin.
At Virgin. Gemma Corfield was the A&R director.
And
at the
then
time,
your deal
and
was
she
at
made sure
Virgin.
that I got paid. She made sure that from the very beginning I got. I was making.
Yeah, you're
ridiculous
blessed from
money
there.
early. I'm
Yeah, so hold on. So then they shelved MC Scat Cat and Virgin signed College Boys?
like, yeah.
God damn it. The story's all coming together.
Yeah.
And then 40-year-old
Hmm?
Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Virgin Records.
Oh my God, you are a
Ooh,
genius.
the cycle.
I need your brain.
Yeah,
What
I'm gonna look you up.
about Mitt Romney
Hold on. Yeah.
and Romney?
Right. Oh.
Yes, that is
I'm saying?
big. Yes. Ooh, you rolling with him?
Yeah. With who?
Romney?
Mitt.
Mitt Romney Malco?
Right now, I'm just listening. I'm listening. I'm not an easy sell.
He's not easy
Oh,
sell.
like
Like you
even-
listening to what?
even-
Republicans?
You're hearing out Romney?
I'm listening to everybody. I'm be real. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I listen to everybody. I listen to everybody.
You might vote against
Book of
Obama.
Mormon?
It's issue for issue, huh?
Have you seen the Playbook of Mormon?
No, I need to see that. I heard it is hilarious.
You saw it?
I heard it
I
was.
hate musicals, but it's
No,
the
it's
funniest
amazing.
thing. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
But I don't understand how I could never vote for a Mormon. Not that I vote anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But now after watching that shit,
Disappointed in you. You
Well,
vote.
just because their story is newer and stupid as opposed to the older and stupid?
no, but this is a different type of stupid.
So that's maybe the most ignorant comment I've ever heard anyone say. I could never vote for a Mormon. Not that I vote anyway. You just ignorant across the board.
All exactly. Way to cover all your bases, Saif.
If you had added plus I can't read, that would have sealed the deal.
Well, I'm not R. Kelly.
But you really think it's that much dumber because Mormons have a new made-up story instead of an old made-up story?
No,
I came away thinking it's just as dumb as every other
Yeah, it's
religion.
Totally. But
No,
their
but that-
thing is the Mormons to me, every Mormon I've met has just been insanely nice. So sometimes people are nice to you, but in the back of their head they're thinking, screw this guy.
Yeah.
Mormons don't have that in them. The Mormons are just nice across the board. I'm like, if that's your religion, is just being super, super nice to me, then you're cool with me.
Yeah, it's not a bad religion.
Yeah.
And they have mad wives.
Did you grow up in a religious household?
Raised Roman Catholic,
Okay. And
but fell out of that.
Wait, what's
quickly.
Oh, and there's where all the rape jokes come
that's
from.
what I'm trying to like.
What kind of name is Jeselnik?
Slovenian.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice,
Oh
right?
man, yeah, the
Yeah.
Slovakian women are incredible.
Slovenian.
Slovenia,
Slovenia,
which is it's around that. It's all the same.
They're the same.
Yeah.
I would know where Slovenia is.
Slav.
Yeah, it was like Yugoslavia was huge back in the day, and then they cut it up after all the wars, and now Slovenia is this little.
Oh, so you hate
Slovenia?
Albanians?
Oh my
You ever
God.
slapped an Albanian?
Who likes Albanians? I would slap an Albanian if they ever came near me. They
No.
know, they know enough.
You
When I'm
know-
on the radio, I let them know.
Exactly. If I'm far away, I tell them we need to go. Why? Because he's white. You let the black guy talk all the way through, and now you come wrapping up the
Who's
white
wrapping
man.
us up?
Shawnee, Jake, everyone's coming
Hey,
around.
man, stand up for Mr. Jeselnik.
All right, we gotta do showdown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got to do a bit for him for the air. We got to do his air part.
For Anthony's?
Yeah. For Anthony's part. He's so worried that you got disrespected. There's a lot of respect coming from Romney. I respect this.
He was cold.
All right, so here's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a showdown with Cypher Sounds.
Yes.
This time, we have Cypher Sounds going up a comedian far his superior, a man you could learn from when it comes to comedy,
Yes.
but a man you can school when it comes to trivia.
Can you give the people just one or two of your famous roast jokes just so they know who you are? Like maybe Charlie Sheen or Donald Trump.
Okay, I said once, Charlie Sheen, how are you not grateful for what you have right now? In fact, the only reason you got on TV in the first place is because God hates Michael J. Fox.
That was a classic. That was a classic.
So look, he's gonna be at Caroline's on Broadway all weekend long. I'm definitely gonna go see this guy. But right now, you understand I have to embarrass you in a trivia battle.
I understand you have to try.
Okay.
All right, so it's
challenge.
nicknames for both of you. Cypher, what should be the nickname for Anthony?
Jeselnik,
Yeah.
Jizzleneck, Jizneck.
God, you're so creative.
Come up with one for yourself. What would be a good nickname to make fun of yourself? So you have to say this name every time you know the answer.
Jezeltron.
Jezeltron. Okay. More futuristic and nerdy. Jezeltron versus
Jumbotron.
Jumbotron. Cypher is coming along. All right, here we go, guys. 5 questions. When you know the answer, call out your name.
Right.
Begin. The NFL may suspend the Pro Bowl. Where has the Pro Bowl been played? Jeselnik.
Hawaii.
That's correct, Honolulu.
I knew that one.
Gladys Knight was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars this week. What was the name of her 1985 hit that featured Dionne Warwick and Elton John? Very big song, guys. Very big song.
Jumbotron. Chicken and waffles.
Nope. No. Guys, that's what Friends are for. That's what Friends are for. Big song there. The movie The Raven opens this weekend starring John Cusack. In what 80s movie did he famously hold a jam box?
Jumbotron.
Jam box. Why would someone write that? Yes.
Say anything?
That's correct.
Woo!
It's a boom box, if anything.
Jam box is what threw me on that one.
Yeah, that's really tough. I apologize.
It was like a box of like jelly jam.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
This contest is racially biased.
It is. No one know jam box. All right. Reports say there's a Top Gun 2 in the works, and it will star Tom Cruise. Who's Tom Cruise's wife?
Jeselnik. Katie Holmes.
Well done. Here we go.
Name of the movie.
Wayne Brady recently freestyled over NWA and Tupac beats. What game show does he host?
Jeselnik. It's not You Bet Your Life. It's Let's Make a Deal.
Let's Make a Deal is right. He's not
that.
only better at comedy, he's also better at trivia.
Crushed.
He lives in Hollywood.
You've been getting killed these days, man.
Yo, for the record, Hollywood is disconnected from the rest of the world. There's no culture coming in over that coast. Nevada divides it from the rest of the country. If you live in Hollywood and you know stuff, you pretty brilliant. I'm just saying.
He whooped your ass.
Whatever.
And Romney's here, man fanning him up. You lost, son.
Whatever.
Fine. Hit another plug. Then we'll sweep out and hit some more plugs.
Fine. Go check him out. He's pretty funny at Caroline's on Broadway.
You know what?
Pretty funny. What is going? Why did I come here for that? For pretty funny.
No, I'll tell you this. He's hilarious, and I'm going to come out this weekend. My girl is gone at her bachelorette party getting
fucked.
Thank you. So I am going to go check out Anthony instead. Good trade-off.
Yeah.
I'll be at Caroline's.